Welcome back. Oh yeah. City Skylines. What? What the hell? Oh crap. No! The Twin Towers are burning. Please, please. Oh, thank you. Fire, you guys, there's another one. There's another one. Okay, it's cool. One man. One man. One fire. It's cool, guys. He's got this. He's got this. Yeah, just spray it on the corner there. That should do it. Alright, good. Oh, there's another guy in there. Well, freaking terrorists. What is that? Is that a bird? Is that a bird? It's an alien! Oh shit, aliens! Whoa, whoa. No, it's clouds. It's just clouds. It's just clouds, guys. We're good. We're good. We got this. What is that? Is that an alien? No. It's a Seahawk. It's a Seahawk. Alright, well, cool. Mothership. Oh, crap. The citizens of this town are very wary. Oracle! God damn it, Oracle! Should I update that? Who knows? My computer changed and I never update it, so... The citizens are very wary of their alien overlords. Okay? Ever since the aliens dropped the giant turd that blew up half of my village in the beginning. You can see the trajectory of the alien turd as it impacted and then blew up this underwater aquifer that I got going on over here. That's the sacred tree of life growing out of the aquifer. If you can climb over there to that tree and pick off a branch, you'll be granted +5 dexterity. Also, it's not like a total downside to the aliens dropping a turret on your city because it makes for some extreme kayaking. The best kayaking in the world. Yes. You'll find one of two things if you go on this kayaking adventure over here. Jagged rocks that will spike your spleen, or glory. Pick your destiny, depending on how good of a kayaker you are. There's also an extreme golf course implanted in these hills. You can see this is the hole one right here, and then you just kind of got to venture off up to here. Yeah. You get a gold jacket if you win this course. Anyways, back to the city. Oh, this is the longest waterfall in 4 parishes. And that's a cargo ship. Way to have your lights on there, buddy. Way to have your lights on. Always want to maintain safety. Lots of bridges in this town. So if you didn't watch my last video, this is my custom map, obviously. It's close to reaching max pop. I will show you the stats in a second. Just wanted to kind of show you the big overview before we get started here. There's kind of this canal that is nice because you can dump your shitty water over there. I haven't published it to Steam. If anybody wants to play this map, just hit me up on YouTube. I'll publish it. Otherwise I might not bother. But it's turning nighttime. Oh, another cool thing about the aliens dropping turds on your city is that they drop minerals. With the comet comes minerals, as you can see. Minerals and oil. This is my oil area. You got the oil tanker truck right there. It's pretty cool. He's doing his drop off pickup. That's where all the cool kids hang out as the city turns to night. Oh yes, so majestic. They didn't call it After Dark for nothing, right? So I want to do a couple things in this video. One, talk about just trying to reach max pop in this new update, which is kind of difficult. Population growth, and then also how they changed this building. They kind of changed some of the requirements for this building. This is the terrarium, the Mega Man fan, aka the Eden Project, where all things glorious and City Skylines happen. I almost said Daisy. Where all things glorious and Daisy happen. Imagine if you could play this game in Daisy. This city, I mean. There'd be some real shit happening. It'd be like all these people would just be getting massacred. There's no friends in Daisy, okay? Everyone's your enemy. Everybody's waiting for the bus. Like good. Oh, look at the bird. It's a bird. Everyone's waiting for the bus like good little citizens. Good little citizens of the night. Getting their pickup. Waiting for their cab. Over here I did install some. There's not much traffic in this city. It does get a little congested wherever there's like bridges and stuff. The main thoroughfares. But what I wanted to show you was... Guys, do you mind turning off your light? I'm trying to sleep, okay? Not anyone gets any sleep in this city. Right, you're blasting your giant bright light. The Might Watch. Over here, if you look, these red lanes are bus lanes, but if you're turning right, you can get in it. It's okay. If you're a farmer, you're pulling your tractor trailer. But buses are supposed to take it, which is what this bus is doing. And then they have like this little cutout, which is cool, for the bus stop. So they added that. Is it necessary? I don't think so. This is the only part of my town that has these extra lanes, these bus lanes. So probably not totally necessary. There's not that much traffic here, but there's really not that much traffic in my whole city, so that's okay. This is the forest area where people like to grow, where they like to get their lumber. The lumber yard. Oh, mothership! Oh shit, it's a cloud. Alright, we're good. We're good. Look at the stars. Can you guys find Orion? Neither can I. So yeah, the town is made in a big giant circle, which is the insignia of the alien spaceship. You can see kind of like, this is what the aliens look like. Like this is their face. Okay. These are their ears. They put that on the side of their ships. All of my citizens have been branded with this insignia to mark them as their minions. Let's look at some stats for a second. 119,000. A couple things that changed in this game. The money will fluctuate day and night based on your population, what's going on, how much you built, but if you're negative in the day, you might make it up at night. So I have 10 million, 119,000. The population right now is declining a little bit, I think, just because I have a lot of seniors. When you first build, your buildings will kind of get this large senior population. This is my newest. This is the latest and greatest of my low-res or low-density residential. You can see all these black buildings are seniors. So there's a lot of seniors, right? And then it's going to get to be more, I guarantee you. This whole section over here will turn like real black. This is a newer area too. But once it stabilizes, it'll start to look like this. With these green buildings, which are families, which is what you want because they make babies, right? And the kids will live a whole life. They'll be born, become teens, young adults, seniors, and then they'll die. Okay? If you just build high density residential, they start as young adults. Well, not all of them, but more of them will. So you'll get seniors quicker. You'll get population death quicker. You can see how this is an older area of town, and it's mostly adults with some families and some seniors. Whereas this area of town is mostly families. But like I said, once you build it, once you zone it for residential, it'll go through a phase where it'll kind of go through a die-off period. So in order to like reach max pop, you need to kind of build your residential, stagger your residential as you go in small chunks, and then also build some low density residential along the way. Once you build the Eden project, then most of your residences will go to 5 out of 5. You can see they're all like 5 out of 5. Looking sweet. So let's talk about the Eden project a little bit, and then we'll come back and look at this map again. Alright, so going back in time, this was my city back in the day, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to build the Eden project. So kind of cool to see how it was when it was a fledgling town. before everything. So we need to build this bad boy. So the Eden Project, it's going to increase our land value. That's why we want to build it. We're just going to need to go through and build what is required to build the Eden Project, obviously. Oh, the sound is turned down. That's why you're only hearing my voice, because there was hella people over and just shit was going on in the background when I was doing this. So, the fantastic fountain. What? So the Statue of Industry. All right, we can start with that. That's the first thing we'll build. That's the first requirement of the Eden Project. So we'll put that bad boy down somewhere here. That looks good. Why not? Okay, there's one thing for each tier of like monuments that you need to build. I'm gonna build some commercial zones here just to get this Statue of Industry a little bit of electricity. And then we're gonna build the friendly neighborhood park. So that'll be next. Throw that bad boy over here, I think. As you can see, I'm playing without these things, or haven't been discovered yet. This is a fresh map. The official park, you have to build a shitload of office space. We got that down. We're good on that. Put that bad boy over here. It has a little bit of noise pollution, as you can see by the orange circle. So we'll kind of build it maybe a little bit in a place where we can still surround it by residential so they get the benefit of it, but immediately it'll be surrounded by something else. The business park, you need commercial zones for this. It's like the St. Louis Arch, right? Is it right? I don't know. I've never been to St. Louis. I'm pretty sure that's right. I'll build this out. Sorry for no sound. It's always cool to hear the when you like put down the new building, but you know, it's either that or listen to a bunch of people. Yeah, a bunch of people talking in the background. So, what is next to the official park? Alright, coming down now. And then the last thing is the, what is it? Oh, it's the like service building, I think. Oh, no, it's the cathedral, that's right. So the cathedral, oh yeah, I wanted to build the cathedral on the hill, obviously. You saw that last time you played. So I'm just going to fast forward a little bit here. Alright, so I got my power line coming up there, I got my roadway going up there, and I should be good now. I'm just going to connect all the power, make sure everything's gravy. Throw in, now we should be ready to do the Eden Project. Is it not unlocked yet? Oh, no, we still need one more thing. Yeah, the tower. The Special Services Office. Build that down here, as Cartman would say. Yes, get me down from here. Shit still makes me laugh. Good times. Okay, water. Yeah, water's good. Water's good. Alright, so let's check out the... Now we can build the Eden Project. So we built those 5 things. We're good to go now. Before we do that, though, let's check the land value of this beast. It's higher around the parks, as you will see. Those green areas all but parks, so that's the land value before the Eden Project. Now, and then there's some pollution. The Eden Project, I don't think affects really pollution that much now in this new update, if at all. It used to drastically decrease it, but that's one change for After Dark, is that the Eden Project doesn't really have that much of an effect on pollution, so... let's get the Eden Project and let's do this, because why the shit not, right? It's like unnecessary profanity. Seriously? So this is kind of freaking cool right here. Now check the land value. Watch this. Boom! Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that? Holy shit. That's computer generated, game generated. I didn't do that, like that line that went across. But as you can see, not that much effect on pollution, but holy cow if it doesn't freaking change land value. So, I mean, anyone that's trying to reach max pop, maybe if you want to play on super hard mode, don't build the Eden project. Otherwise, like, I mean, look, everything is full blown high on land value. And you're just going to start seeing just buildings and buildings just restructuring as they level up. You can already see one right there. It's just changing its level. It's already just hitting 4, and it's just gonna go to 5. Like, and you can see other buildings in the background. Everything's just leveling up. So check out the Eden project for sure. All right, back to the future, as they say. Yeah. So now we talked about the Eden project. Talked a little bit about population. Let's look at the Trizaffic. Kind of choke pointed around the bridges, which is to be expected, but it's not super bad. There's a lot of traffic coming into my city, just because it's a custom map and this is the only way to get in. But for the most part, it's not too bad. I have a lot of underground like tunnels too to get up onto these terraces, which are kind of cool. Like this tunnel goes all the way across here and comes out here. These tunnels had to use switchbacks to get up to the top of the hills. Like this one. That would be awesome to drive through. Over here is my railway. It's hard to see because it's nighttime shit. Maybe I should have done this in the daytime. But you can see the trains. And they come off this bridge right here. Let's try to follow a train down. They go through this tunnel. Yeah, buddy. They go through this tunnel and comes all the way down there, all the way down the hill, and through the city. I don't have any passenger trains. No slaves in this town. And it comes over to the joint cargo terminal. This guy acts as a cargo for ships and for trains. You can see people from the city want to drop off their goods. And then once a train comes in, you'll get a lot of cars leaving the train station. These are all coming off the train. Same thing when the boats come in. And then it goes over to here. Do I have another train? Yeah, I have another train station over here. I'm going to keep your industrial areas well supplied with goods, if they're wanting goods. I don't have too much yellow industrial. I have a little bit on this island, the oil area that I showed you earlier, and then a little bit on the other island. This is the prison. So I have 131 criminals in the prison, and yeah, I have 118 population, so... and then you can see, like I said, my money right here, it's going back up. Now I'm in the positive again. Because it's daytime, and when the daytime, your citizens are going to generate more income just because more people are out and about working, doing stuff, more services are available. So if you're getting in a deficit at night, then just remember that during the daytime you'll probably be positive. Just try to keep an eye on that. So, what else? Crime. Crime's been doing pretty good, actually. This is the last place that I have to build before the city's like pretty much full. It's a 9-tile map with no mods. So, except for obviously being custom. Yeah, here's that train intersection I was trying to show you during the nighttime. In the mega train bridge. Yeah, sweet. I like elevation and I like water, so that's why I made a custom map. Plus, I mean, you got this freaking awesome comet that came in, right? Blew everything up. Let's do another flyby during the daytime. Get on your bus. Pretty epic. This game is pretty awesome, in my opinion. It took a while to build this city, so I haven't published a Skylines video in a long time. The first Skylines video that you ever watched of mine, check out my other ones, there's like 9 of them. So... and then that's the view of the mountaintop. Eventually our alien overlords will probably land their mothership there, but we'll have to wait and see. Could be really good or really bad. Depends on if you like getting probed or not. The wind farm. This is where it all began, guys. This is where it all began. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I might put another one out on this city, I'm not sure. If you want the map, hit me up on Steam or YouTube, and I can publish it. Otherwise, it's been a pleasure playing with you guys. Until next time, I'll see you in the future. Come out.